Hi, my name is Kylie Blacksell and I'm from Human Happiness, and welcome to your new moon in Virgo on the 10th of September 2018 yoga class. If this is your very first time with us, then a very big welcome to you. If you have any concerns about your physical, mental or emotional health with respect to doing your yoga class, please do consult your health professional before continuing. I do, however, give modifications to any health considerations that we come up against as we move our way through the class. So you're very welcome to follow those as well. So we're just starting off with an activation, and this is just getting the body nice and warmed up and ready for the class. So we're starting with just shaking our hands down towards the floor. And every time we do this class, we tend to do about the same kind of activation. So you can focus on what I'm talking about astrologically and numerologically on the planet at the moment as we prepare for the class. So just a lovely shake from your shoulders. See if you can feel the shake going all the way down into the earth. So just really releasing that. And then coming up, if you do have blood pressure, heart condition, shoulder issues, keep the hands always just to the eye height, not coming up too high there, as we work our way through the class. And around the side. And and so let's have a look at what's happening astrologically first on the planet, and then I'll talk about the numerology as well, and then we'll do a beautiful yoga class to counter what's happening at the moment, or to allow us to embrace what's happening. So feet a little bit further apart, and just doing circles around. Again, keep the head above the waist. If you have any concerns about blood pressure, vertigo, heart condition, just keep it up a bit high, just flicking out. Just really enjoying this release, just getting that energy out. So we still have Mars very, very strong at the moment. It has finally gone direct, which is really, really good news, because this entire class really is about moving forward, like getting that stuff done, having no limits and just going for it, like really empowering yourself and really just getting on with stuff. Let's go the other way. So Mars moving forward and Mercury also direct is allowing us to do that, as well as many other elements that are happening at the moment. Mars is still out of bounds, as we would say, so it is still got that sort of maverick kind of rebellious kind of nature about it, and it can be quite powerful, quite heated, and that's why we're having droughts in Australia at the moment, and we're having a lot of fires up in the northern hemisphere as well, as Pam Gregory instructed us, and she's a really good one to go to if you do want more information about this. I'm just giving you a very basic summary here, so you can also find out for your own personal chart as well through what Pam Gregory does, which is amazing stuff, so worth having a look. Just reaching up, you feel the stretch down the side of your body here as we continue to warm up. Okay. So yeah, Mars is still misbehaving a little bit, and it is still square Uranus. So we do still have a lot of that agitation, a lot of that frustration going on. But because it's now direct, we can move forward. If you are feeling a lot of that frustration still, a lot of that agitation, then maybe go back to the previous yoga class and the one before that, because it will help you move through that. Because that's basically what we were dealing with over the last month. So you're quite welcome to go back and do that whenever you like. All right, so what else have we got happening? From the 9th to the 23rd of September, we've got Venus in Scorpio, and it's square Mars and Uranus, which is an opportunity for a really exciting new electrifying relationship, if you are single, or maybe to brighten up your current relationship. So just tapping opposite knee with opposite hand here. So that's something, but we've also got 7 planets in Earth. So it really is, along with this moving forward and really, really pushing forward with your project that you've been thinking about. Go for your heels if you can find them back there. Otherwise, you're quite welcome to stick with your knees. If you have been working through these classes over the last couple of classes, you would have noticed that we were planning, we were projecting ahead. We were checking in, making sure that everything was the way we actually wanted it to be. So now is the time to ground that energy and push forward with it. Ideas don't go anywhere if they're up here in the sky, okay? If you're just thinking about it or talking about it, that doesn't make things move. You need to ground them. So that's what our meditation is going to be today, grounding your intentions. Let's just do some nice little hip rotations here. Just nice and gentle. We're always within your limits. So we do have that the Earth, 7 planets in Earth. That's quite a few planets in the Earth area. So that's cool. Virgo. We're having a new moon of Virgo, so it is a fantastic time to basically clean up your act, okay? So to really look at, let's go the other way, to look at your diet, look at your nutrition, look at your home. Is there clutter? Do you need to clean stuff up? Look at your inbox. Do you need to clear stuff? Look at your to-do list. Look at your pantry. So really cleaning out your body, your home, your mind, and we'll be doing quite a bit of work on that today with the yoga that we're going to be doing. Let's just do some little infinity symbols or figure eights with our hips now. It's nice and gentle. So yeah, new moon, new beginnings. Let's clear the deck. Particularly if you're having a 7 personal year, it's a really good time, or a 7 personal month. Let's go the other way. So really good time to do that decluttering as early in the month as you possibly can would be good. And it's going to be good for all of us too, because that's what the new moon's bringing, that real release and just letting go of all that old stuff. What else have we got? We do have that beautiful trine in Jupiter and Neptune, which is very dreamlike, which is very dream big, reach for the sky type stuff. No limits, absolute unlimited possibility. So just doing some figure eights here with your hands. So again, just feel the spine and just really just move into it. And again, keep the head above the waist if you have any concerns about blood pressure, heart condition, etc. And just gently enjoying that. And we have a very, very strong grand trine in Earth, and it becomes exact on the 7th of September. Which is all about manifestation, reaching for the stars. So we really are going for it this month. Like seriously, if you've been doing these classes and you've done the preparation, it is a fantastic time to use this class to actually push forward. And this class is all about getting you energized, excited, and just scooping underneath here. So and getting you really in the mood to get stuff done. And to lift your energy as well if you're feeling a little bit depressed or a little bit like things aren't just quite working for you. This will move you through. But if you, as I said, if you are still feeling very stuck, very stagnant or very frustrated or irritated, it's worth going back to the other classes and shifting through that energy first before you do this one. Okay. So yeah, dream big and make your dreams and visions a reality. So it's very important to do the meditation at the end to ground what we're doing. Okay, so this class very much is about move forward, be vital, be enthusiastic, have that energy and capacity to be successful. So bring the hands down and just scooping under. Just waking up the spine, waking up the body in preparation for the class. Okay. All right, and then palms faced away and just opening up the shoulders. So just leaning forward just a little bit with the body, breathing out and then breathing in, reaching back. And of course, if you have hernia issues or recent abdominal surgery, be very, very gentle with your back bends. Probably just come to a normal frontal position here rather than bending backwards. Breathing out and breathing in, opening up, really enjoying that. So we are doing a fairly dynamic sequence today. We're doing the power sequence, but all of it has modifications. So if you have any health concerns whatsoever, you can do the modifications and still receive the full benefits. That's the beauty of Drew Yoga, which is the type of yoga that I teach. It doesn't matter, you could be in a wheelchair and you can still do this work. So if suddenly you're thinking about people who really don't feel like they could go to a class, they don't feel very fit, very agile, just flick them this class. It's completely free, there's no catches, and just step forwards and they can do it in a modified way. okay, and at home, in the comfort of their own home. So you bring the hands up and then back down into the middle. So we're just moving the right foot, so moving forwards and then back. And once you've done this a few times, you'll suss this out and be quite good at it. So yeah, if there's people that you're thinking of right now, oh man, they could really do with this helping hand, with this hour and a half of me time, and they are afraid of going to a class, or maybe they can't make it to a class. They're too busy, or they've got young children or something. So let's go to the other side. Or haven't got enough money to get there, or don't have a car, or the class is just too far away. Maybe you know someone who lives remotely. Just send them the class, send them the love, get them moving, because it is a time to get moving and really move forward with this stuff. Get really active with your dreams. Dream big, guys. Move outside the box of what you've been doing. So if you have osteoporosis, hip issues, balance issues, had recent hip surgery, anything like that, keep the feet on the floor in this one. And just put your toes on the floor there and just shake around. Or you can grab a wall or a chair if you need to. Otherwise, just come up and do a bit of a flick. We're almost through the activation. It usually takes about 10 minutes, and then we move into the class. So circles with the ankle, and then the other way around. And we're having a 2 universal year, as I say each time that we have the class this year, which is all about that collaboration and coordinating with other people, collaborating with other people, working together. It is the number that is the gateway to the heart. So it is also about being intuitive, and it's also having healthy boundaries as well. So working on your healthy boundaries. Around we go. And if you do have a 2 in your main life path numbers, it's going to be even more influential to you. It's going to mean more to you. So shake. Let's go the other side. So, but we're also now having a 2 universal month. Okay, so it's a 2 universal month in a 2 universal year, which is quite significant. So it's going to amplify that working together in a team. Let's do circles with the ankle in one direction and then the other. So if you're feeling like you want to do it alone, and you don't want to cooperate with people, you'll find that that's a sticking point, okay? And that may be holding you back. So think about who you could get around you to help you out. Maybe someone's offered before, a little bit of a swing, to help you out with something. Maybe with something IT-wise, or with marketing, or something like that, or getting you a new position, or recommending you for something. Or maybe someone helping you out with babysitting or doing the dishes. Whatever it is, collaborate, cooperate, work in a team, however that looks for you. Okay, so we're just going to do a couple of little body preps in preparation for the class. We're going to do the quads. So if you're able to come up and grab your ankle, I'll just show you from the side. If you're able to grab your ankle and pull it in like this, that's lovely. If you can't quite reach it, probably best to hold onto a wall if you're doing this. Place a strap just in front of your ankle, because this is actually harder to balance. And then pull using the strap. Okay. Little trick for standing on one leg. Bend the leg that's still standing on the floor. Okay. And really enjoy that stretch there. All right. And doing it for at least 20 seconds, particularly if you have done a workout like I did yesterday and feeling a little bit stiff down there. Just checking that you're giving it a nice little stretch, but not overstretching. Never go to the point where you're in pain, okay? Because that's not going to be good for anybody. It's actually going to create more problems for you. So then switching to the other leg. All right. So yeah, if you do have glaucoma, detached retina, high blood pressure, if you're menstruating, if it's your first 3 days of menstrual cycle, if you're pregnant, a hernia, spinal issues, knee issues, hip or shoulder, they're the ones where you will need to do some modifications for this upcoming sequence. Okay. All right. We're going to come down onto our knees. Actually, no. First, we'll do the hamstrings. So turning to the side, or you can stay to the front if you like, and have the front leg fairly straight. The back leg's about 45, foot is about 45 degrees. And just turning your hips so they're facing the direction of the front leg. And then just coming down, keep that front leg fairly straight. And then just come down till you feel a stretch in the back of the top of the front leg. Now that might be here, okay? If you do have blood pressure issues, heart condition, don't go any lower than this position. And you can do this laying on the floor if you know that, that you're unable to come down lower, but you do need to come down lower to get the full stretch. And what you're after here is a stretch in this muscle, in the back of the front leg, which is your hamstring. Okay, so stretching that one out. Okay. And then very gently, you can use your hands to walk yourself back up into a standing position there. And let's go across to the other side. Just get yourself into position, check that you've got a good balance going on before you start to come down. Use your hands to help you come down and just really enjoying that stretch. We have some very exciting, a very exciting pranayama to do today, a breathing technique that I haven't done for quite some time, that some of you will be quite excited about, and it actually does excite you. It actually gets you very joyous, it relieves depression, gets you quite dynamic, high energy, lively, creative, and then gently coming back up. Okay, now if you're unable to bring yourself down to the floor, you're quite welcome to use a chair to do this, to do this position. So you're literally just putting this back leg back a little bit. You can hold the back of the chair if you need to, and you're just feeling a bit of a stretch in here. Okay, or you're quite welcome to come down onto the floor. So just stretching this as deep as feels comfortable for you until you start to feel the stretch on the inside of your back leg there. Okay, and then going across to the other side. You don't have to change sides like I am, I'm just making it a bit easier for you to see. All right, so we're almost ready for our sequence. I will show you the sequence first, the full version of the sequence. If you've done it with me before, if you have been following these classes, or if in fact you came to if you used to come to my face-to-face classes, you will know this quite well, and you're quite welcome to follow through with me. But as I said, if you have any of those health considerations I suggested before, definitely wait and watch for the modifications. Okay, so I'll show you the full version. We'll be standing approximately like this, and then we breathe in, the knees bend, and the palms come above the head. This is the full version. We will be modifying later if we need to. Okay, we breathe in. When we breathe out, we blow out, and the palms, the fists face inwards and up against the chest like this. And then we move the feet apart, lift the hands up, and then the right foot we lift up, turn at 45 degrees. So we pivot on the heel and we turn the toes 45 degrees, plop them back down, and then lift the heel 45 degrees. So you end up with a lovely straight line from the direction of that foot through to the ridge of this foot over here. Okay, and then we go into a warrior two. All right, so the right foot bends, so the knees directly above the ankle, and then we pivot around like this. So the back heel moves away. I'll explain this a little bit more later. We'll just go through the sequence first. Breathe in, breathe out. We go into another stance. Breathe in, breathe out. Into a superhuman stance. Breathe in, breathe out. We create a triangle on the floor with our hands and our foot. Get ourselves steady. Breathe in, breathe out. Up goes the leg. This goes into the crane. Breathe in, breathe out. Down into the runner. Breathe in, toes come up, round we go. And across we go into a modified beamer. Breathe in, breathe out. and breathe in and out. Now it might look, you might go, oh my goodness, that's a bit complicated. Can't do that one. We will go a lot slower. We'll go through it twice and I'll show you the modifications. Okay, so when you come up, if you do have blood pressure, heart condition, shoulder issues, please come to here instead. So only come to this height. Come down, that's fine. If you are pregnant, if you have first 3 days of your period, your menstruation, glaucoma, detached retina, that's about it. Keep the feet closer together. So don't come all the way out into this wide stance, okay? You're going to come much closer for this particular part of it, okay? And come around, that's fine. And instead of coming up to here, you're going to come down to here. All right, so not having the hands above the head if you've got the blood pressure, heart condition, shoulder issues, or any other concern about having your hands above your head. And this one stays quite soft here. Okay. Again, if you have hernia as well or spinal issues, you're going to be very, very gentle with this part. You're not going to lean too far forward here. You're going to keep yourself fairly upright in this position, okay? And here again, we only come to here instead of out like this, okay, for the same reasons. And instead of coming down into the full crane, which was down on the floor like this, all right, blood pressure, heart condition, sorry, I've already said blood pressure, the glaucoma, detached retina, menstruating, pregnant, that's about it. Don't bring your hands to the floor, it's too far down. I would suggest bringing your hands onto your knee, okay, and just tippy-toeing, all right. Another option, if you'd like to try lifting your leg just a little bit, if you know that's okay, not if you've got any pressure happening down here, okay, or any lower back issues. But you could put your hands on a chair and just slightly lift your back foot, okay, as long as you're engaging your tummy muscles and keeping yourself nice and steady there, okay. Oh, and of course when we go down into our runner, the full version, sorry, this does have a few modifications because it is quite a dynamic. So instead of doing this, okay, and coming up and around in this position, you can do that, of course, on your chair, all right? Come up and around. You could just do this, okay, that's perfectly fine. And then just come down and just lean on your legs instead of coming down to the floor, okay? So that's some modifications for you. And you'll know your own body. So if you're at all concerned, always err on the side of caution and do the less dynamic version of that particular section. All right, so let's have we're going to go through slowly first. We're going to do one round on each side slowly, talking through it, checking all of the positions, and then we'll go a little bit faster for the second round, okay? So you've got a more dynamic version of this beautiful sequence. And what we're all about here is clearing everything, okay? That Virgo energy. We're going to give you clear intentions, a clear mind, and we're going to have all that vitality and enthusiasm to have success, to really push through. Now that Mars is direct, Mercury is direct, and we're in a big 2 universal month. Let's just get it going. Let's just move forward. And lots of determination, stability as well as we move through this. Harmony and balance, which is great for our 2 universal month and 2 universal year. And more meaningful relationships will come out of this as well. And inner strength needed to overcome obstacles. So yes, it is a really lovely energy that you get from this sequence. So let's first get into Tadasana. So lifting up one of your heels, just pivot around, let the heel touch the big toe on the other leg, on the other foot, and then just pivot back. Okay, and that's approximately hip width apart. And then breathing in, tighten up the knees, breathe out, nice soft knees. Lovely. Move your awareness up to your pelvic area, push the pelvis forward. So I'll just show you what that looks like. Just push the pelvis forwards and back, and then see if you can find a middle ground there where it's nice and steady. Okay, and then move your awareness up to your shoulders, breathe in, forwards, and out to the back. Lovely. In and out. And in again, and out. One more time. In, just really get your body going. Oh yes, we're going to do some yoga now. Lovely. All right. Okay, and then breathing in, just squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift them up, tilt the chin just a little bit, then breathe out. Lovely. And have the chin parallel to the floor. Imagine there's a string attached to your sternum, lifting you up to the sky, and another string attached to your crown, lifting you up to the sky. You might feel like your spine's lengthening as you do this, particularly if you've been doing this class for a few months. All right, and breathing in. When you breathe out, lift up your pelvic floor. It's a big muscle underneath here from the front to the back, and feel like you're just squeezing it like a kaleidoscope. Probably about 10-20% of its maximum squeeze there for this one. It's a slightly stronger sequence. Okay, and then we're ready to do the power sequence. So just take your time, maybe just watch the first one and then rewind and go back if you like. You don't need to fully participate in the first one. Of course, use the chair if you need to. So breathing in. And of course, bring the hands low if you need to. Breathing in, palms facing each other. Then breathe out. So nice, powerful breathe out, fists facing inwards towards your chest. Feet come a little way apart if you need to modify. Otherwise, you're welcome to come out a little bit further there. Breathe in, breathe out, relax the arms. So you've got nice, soft arms here. Okay. Breathe in, lift up the right toes and point them out 45 degrees. Put them back down. Breathe in again, lift up the right heel and bring it back so that now you've got a straight line from your foot through to the ridge of your other foot. So right foot down to the ridge of your left foot. And your hands are still up here. Okay, we're going to be bending this knee so it ends up directly above your ankle, not past your ankle. Okay, so as we do this, your left hand's going to swing down in front and your right hand's going to swing down behind. You're going to pivot your hips and the back heel's going to pivot away. So several things are happening at the same time here. Okay, and the hands eventually circle fully and come back up above your head. Again, modify to down here if you need to. And notice that this knee, whoa, so I don't fall over. This knee is directly above the ankle. Okay, that heel's been pushed out behind. The hips are facing the direction of the right knee. Your chest is nice and open. Okay, breathe in and breathe out. Lean a little bit forwards if that's comfortable for you, and clasp your hands behind your back if that's comfortable as well. All right, breathing in and breathing out into the superwoman or superman, depending on your sex. Breathing in and breathing out, coming down to the floor. Again, please modify if you do need to here. Not bringing yourself down down to the floor if you need to modify. Create a triangle, an equilateral triangle with your three bits down here, your two hands and your foot, your right foot. Get yourself nice and steady. Come up on your tippy toes on the back foot. Breathe in. When you breathe out, engage your core. So pull your tummy muscles in towards the sky. Now, if you know you're okay to come up, so you've got nice, good core strength, nice, good back strength, and you're feeling okay, so breathe in. When you breathe out, you can lift your leg up into the full crane posture if you like. Let go. This is an excellent posture for letting go. Let go of all that, clear out all that clutter in your mind, in your house, in your pantry, in your fridge, in your inbox, in your friends list. Who you got there that you really need to let go of? Breathe in, breathe out, come back down. Breathe in, breathe out, lean in to your runner, and of course you can do this on the chair if you need to. Breathe in, hand comes up. When the hand gets to just past your head, bring the back toes up, so you're coming up on your toes, okay? Lift the heel, and then see if you can push yourself up. Faster is actually easier for that one. Full circle, and then lean your left elbow on your left knee, and bring this hand up. So notice my chest and my hips are facing outwards towards you, okay? So feel that lovely stretch. And again, if you are menstruating, if you're pregnant, glaucoma, detached retina, etc., hernia, you're not going to be doing this full position. Breathe in and out. In and out. Lovely. And just walk the feet back in. And gently walking your hands back up. And in fact, we usually, if we're doing the full sequence, we usually just come straight up. Breathe in and out. Let's go the other side. Let's go to the left. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, lift up the left toes, 45, back down. Breathe in, lift up the left heel, 45, breathe down. Check that straight line straight through to the center of your right foot. Breathe in. Now, what we're going to do is sweep. Okay, so sweep the right hand in front, left hand behind, push that back heel away. Bend the front knee, so now the left knee is bent. The hips and the chest are facing the direction of the knee. And you're resting in Warrior Two. Breathe in, breathe out, clasp the hands behind the back. And you should have a straight line from your head down to your right foot. Or imagine a straight line. Breathe in, breathe out. Super person. Breathe in, breathe out. Down into your crane position preparation. Breathe in. When you breathe out, engage your core. And then breathe in again, up you go. Keep the hips facing the floor. You don't want the hips coming out like this. You want the hips facing the floor. Let go, release. Release the things you've been holding on to that you know are not serving you anymore. That no longer serve you. Breathe in, breathe out. Down we go. Breathe in, breathe out. Just lean into your little runner here. Breathe in, up come the hands. Up on the toes, push yourself up, another full circle, rest the hand into Bhima. There you go. Again, straight line from the left hand down to the left foot, if you can imagine that. And breathing out. Open up and breathe out, down you go. And then gently walk the feet back in towards each other, and then coming back up. And that's the full sequence. So have yourself a little drink of water. Please do have little sips as we work our way through the class. Always good to have a little bit of water around. And we're now going to do it more dynamically. All right. And when you go into the warrior, think of yourself as really grounding, okay? Really feeling that grounding with the earth, like grounding your ideas and standing really strong and steady and stable on the earth so you can push forwards with your plans. When you go into the crane, when you're upside down, legs up in the air, release anything that's in your way. Friends that aren't really being good friends, relationships that aren't quite working anymore, jobs that aren't working anymore, houses that aren't working, cars that aren't working, clothes that aren't working, whatever it is, let go. All right, so let's just get back into Tadasana. So just check that distance again with your foot. Knees soft, pelvis in neutral, shoulders back, chest nice and open. Lift up the pelvic floor, so breathe in. When you breathe out, lift up. Feel that lifting with your sternum and your head. Arms just relax by your side. Just really enjoy this. Okay, this will bring out your joy and enthusiasm, and so will the Pranayams as well. And that vitality for success. This is really going to allow you to push forwards quite quickly. Mars is moving very quickly through Pisces for the next month. It's now direct, so let's just move with it. Okay, let's move with the fire. So breathing in, up we go. Modify if you need to. Big breath in and then blow it out. And then open up the legs. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, right toes, 45 down. Right heel, 45 down. Check the positioning there. Breathe in, and then swing the hands, push the back heel away, so push the left heel away. Pivot the whole torso around so it's facing the direction of your left leg. So your hips and your chest are facing the direction of your left leg. Your left knee is now bent. Breathe in and out. Feel that steadiness, that strength, that beautiful stretch in your left calf muscle. Breathe in and out. Do a bit of a blow into a superhero pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Preparing yourself for the crane if you're able to come down to this position. Breathe in, Breathe out, engage your core, pull that tummy muscle up, get it ready for the position. Breathe in, up comes the leg, release. Think about the things you really need to blow out here. What do you need to get rid of? Let go, let go, let go. Clear, cleanse. Breathe in, breathe out. Down you go into your runner. Breathe in, breathe out. Leaning into the runner. Breathe in, up comes the arm, up on the toe. Round you go, full circle, back again. Rest the arm into the beamer. Chest and hips are facing outwards here. Breathe in, breathe out. Continue the circle with your right hand. Up you come and then down. Breathe out. Just relaxing there for just a moment. And then gently walking the feet back in towards each other. And then slowly bend the knees and slowly bring your hands up. Breathe in all the way up, ready for the left side. Breathe out. Okay. And then legs apart. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, the left toes, 45 and down. Breathe in, left heel, 45 and down. Lovely. Breathe in and breathe out. Swing the hands. Push the right heel away, roll into Warrior Two. So making sure the right knee is bent over the top of the heel and the hips and the chest are facing forwards. Feel that groundedness, that centeredness, that stability, that poise, the strength and power of this pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring the hands behind. Breathe in, breathe out. Into the superhero pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Prepare for your crane in tippy toes. Breathe in, breathe out. Engage your core. Breathe in, breathe out. Up comes the foot. Check that the hips are facing the direction down towards the floor. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, up comes the hand, up comes the toes. Round you go. Full circle into the beamer. Breathe in and breathe out. Complete the circle. Breathe in and breathe out. And gently walk the feet back in towards each other. And then very gently bend the knees and gently come back up. Lovely. I hope you enjoyed your power sequence. Definitely have yourself a little drink of water. Yeah. I don't really have any other comment, really. It's a really it's really empowering. I want to go and do stuff now. It will heat you up. So if you are a pitta, Ayurvedically speaking, you will feel, quite heated, quite charged. It'll be okay if you're in Australia at the moment. If you're in a coolish type of climate. And it just charges you. It just gets you going. Okay. I hope that's what you're feeling right now. Okay, so what I think we'll do is, yes, we were going to do the, I think we'll still do it. We have just enough time to do it, so we'll do it. We have done the dancer recently, actually, over the last 2 or 3 classes, so I won't over-explain it. I'll just show you the full version and we'll get straight into it. Now, if you do have balance issues, knee issues, osteoporosis, abdominal surgery, even hernia, back issues, you do need to modify this particular asana. Okay. So I'll show you the full version. I'll show you some modifications. So we put our weight onto one leg. Sorry. And then what we do is we grab the other leg. Okay. So we breathe in and we grab the other leg, the opposite hand, comes up and palm faces outwards right near the chest. And then we push the bent knee towards the floor and we lift the other hand up towards the sky, keeping the hips facing forwards. And then we go into the mudra of wisdom, or the OK mudra up here, and then we look up with just our eyes. And then we gently come back and release. I'll show you that from the side. It's not an overstretch, okay? So you grab your leg, you bend the supporting knee, the foot that's still on the floor, and then when you come up, you push the knee down towards the floor and lift the other hand up towards the sky. Okay, it's not this, all right? This is not going to do you any benefit whatsoever. You want to be pushing that knee down and lifting the arm up. So it's a stretch through the spine, okay? Modifications, of course. If you're unable to grab that leg, again, you can do the ankle thing. I strongly suggest you hold onto a wall when you do this. Okay, so you can have this ready to go and then just have your hands, and I'll just show you the wall version. You have your hands basically at the wall already. You can grab this and then just move your hand up. If you need the wall, grab the wall. If you don't need it, just have it there as a bit of a safety blanket. Of course, if you can't get your legs off the floor, osteoporosis, hip issues, recent hip surgery, knee, ankle issues, and you know you can't stand on one leg, keep the feet on the floor, okay? And just lift the hand up. Hernia issues, you're going to do very, very soft. You're not going to do a big arch here, okay? And lower back issues as well. Okay, so let's just do it once on either side. And this is fantastic asana for letting go, for making space, for change, for really moving forward. It also increases your concentration and your level of happiness and your clarity. So having that real clarity of what am I doing? What am I aiming for here? New positive thoughts, ability to prioritize as well. So back into Tadasana. So just check your distance here. Knees soft, pelvis in neutral, shoulders back. Chest nice and open. Feel yourself lifting up here. Feel those strings lifting you up. Breathe in. When you breathe out, lift up that pelvic floor. So feel it pulling up again. All right. Breathe in. When you breathe out, put the weight into the right leg. Spread out the right toes. Put the right hand up, facing away from your heart here. Palm facing outwards. Look somewhere on the floor that's not moving. Bend that right knee a little bit so you can use these big muscles to hold you up. And then breathing in, gently grabbing. Allow your hand to gently walk down your leg, grab the ankle. Get yourself stable first. And then breathing in, allow the right hand to go up and pushing the left knee towards the floor. Keep the hips facing forwards. And feel that lengthening up and then down towards the earth. Go into the OK mudra and then just look up with your eyes. Keep your face facing forwards and look up with the eyes. And then breathing in, release. Lovely. It is a really good asana to practice, particularly if you want to open up, let go, move forward, have clarity and have space for new things to come along, which is what this new moon is all about. New beginnings, clearing the clutter. Detoxing the body, the mind, the house, etc. Breathe in. When you breathe out, put the weight into your left leg now. Bend that left knee, so we use these big muscles. Left hand up in front of the heart. And then breathing in, let the right hand gently glide down the right leg. Grabbing that left ankle. Get yourself nice and stable first. Then breathing in, gently pushing that right leg down towards the floor. Left hand up towards the sky. Stretch the spine down to the earth and up to the sky. Go to the OK mudra and then looking up with just your eyes. And just breathe. And then breathing in, release. There you go. So of course you can rewind and do that as many times as you like, making sure you do the body preps that we did at the start if you're going to do it in isolation. Okay, so we're going to quickly do one more asana, which is a really lovely one to do. I'll just do the full version and you guys can modify if needed. So if you have slip disc, sciatica, definitely recommend doing this on a chair. So if you're going to use a chair, you literally just sit in it, okay? Bring your bottom further along the chair so you're not leaning up against the back of the chair. And it's going to be lifting the hands up to the chest and then just leaning forwards, however far feels good for you. Of course, if you're pregnant, this is a good spot as well, and just go as far as able, okay? If you have really tight hamstrings, this is also a good modification to do as well, okay? So on the chair is fine, if that's what you need to do. Otherwise, you're quite welcome to come down onto the floor and just legs out the front. Now, if you do have rather tight hamstrings, or you have sciatica but you really want to try the floor, you can put a pillow in underneath your knees, okay? Or even just lift your knees a little bit off the floor there so you're not pulling quite so hard. And of course, just go really gently. All right, so we'll get going. So breathing in, allow the hands to come out to the side, opening up. Come into a praying hands posture above the head and breathing out, palms face back up on your what's this called? Oh dear, on your lap. That's the word I'm trying to come up with here. Breathing in again, up we go. And down. Okay, then breathing in, allow the hands to come up to the chest, and breathing out, just very slightly bend forwards. And let your hands hover on either side of your legs, not touching your legs as you breathe in, back up to the chest. Okay, breathe out, lean forwards. And if you don't have any of those health considerations, you're quite welcome to come down as low as you would like to go. Breathe in, back up to the chest. So it's breathe out, lean forwards. Then let the hands just hover on either side of your legs, coming back up into the chest. Breathe out. Breathing in, let the hands hover back up to the chest. Now, why are we doing the sitting forward bend today? Gives you courage, really gives you a lot of courage. Let's go of your fears. It's a really good one to release fears, actually. Probably one of the primary ones I would go to if someone asked me, how do I release fear? It helps you to feel very safe. Breathing in. And it also brings you to peace with the past, which is a big one at the moment. We're letting go. That Virgo, in new moon in Virgo, it really is about coming to peace and letting go. All the stuff that you've been holding on to. Decluttering the mind, decluttering your house, decluttering your inbox, decluttering your friends. It sounds terrible, but you know, if you hold on to things that you really do need to have the courage to let go of, eventually the universe will just, create loss and sacrifice that you could have avoided. Particularly if you're having a 7-year or a 7-month, a personal month. And then just allow the hands just to come down and just rest wherever they feel comfortable. You could just have them resting along the knee here, the shins, or wherever you can reach comfortably. And getting a little bit of a stretch in the hamstrings there. Just gently walking the hands back up. Lovely. Well, you have worked very hard, and now it's time for you to do a deep relaxation. So, laying on your back on the floor. If you know the lying down is not going to work for you, please do sit on a chair. Keep your back away from the... actually, no, you can have your back to the back for the deep relaxation. If you're on the floor, get yourself a little blankie or a sheet, depending on the temperature. Is always a nice thing to do. And preferably nothing underneath your head. If you definitely take out pigtails or anything if you've got those happening, if that's okay for you. And if you do need something underneath your head, just something very thin, like a very thin pillow, or a thin rolled up blanket. Okay, so just allowing your feet just to flop out wherever they would like to go. Allowing your spine just to have its natural curvature. And tucking your chin in a little bit so you have a lovely long neck. Arms out by your side, palms faced up. And just allow yourself to go into a beautiful, deep relaxation. If you've not done this before, you might not go quite as deep as you will in future classes. But just let that go. And the purpose of this, yes, is to allow you to deeply relax, but it's also to let the energy of what we've done so far in the yoga class to become a part of your being for this week, this fortnight, to really settle into your body. So that's the purpose of what we're doing here. So closing your eyes if that's comfortable for you, or just gazing very softly if that's your preference. Okay. So moving your awareness down to your legs and your feet. And breathing in, squeezing your feet and your toes. Nice big squeeze. And breathing out, release. Breathing in again, push the toes away from the body. Feel a beautiful stretch in your shins. Big breath in and breathing out. Release. Breathing in again, push the heels away from the body and the toes up towards the head. And breathing out, release. Move your awareness further up the legs, up to the knees. Breathing in, gently pushing the knees down in towards the floor. Feel your quads engaging to do this. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness further up the legs, up to the buttocks. Breathing in, squeezing the buttocks. Feel like your hips are rising just a little bit up towards the sky. And breathing out, release. Move your awareness to the lower part of your back. Breathing in, gently pushing your lower back down in towards the floor. Feel that gentle pressure between your lower back and the floor. And breathing out, release. Keep your awareness in your lower back. Breathing in again, gently pushing your lower back down in towards the floor. Feel that gentle pressure. And then breathing out, release. Move your awareness around to the front of your torso. Breathing in, squeezing those abdominal muscles down in towards the floor. Nice big squeeze. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness further up the torso, up to the chest. Breathing in, pushing the chest up towards the sky. At the same time, squeezing those shoulder muscles in towards each other, underneath your body. And breathing out, release. And then reversing that motion, breathing in, lifting the shoulders off the floor, and pushing the chest down in towards the floor. Big breath in. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness across the shoulders and down the arms, all the way down to the hands and the fingertips. Breathing in, gently curling the fingers over to make a very soft fist with both hands. And breathing out, release your gentle fists. Breathing in again, make a much stronger fist with both hands and lifting both arms just a few centimeters off the floor. And breathing out, releasing your fist and splaying those fingers out as far from each other as possible. And turn the palms in towards the body, down towards the floor and even a little further around. Turn the palms back in towards the body and up towards the sky and even a little bit beyond. And breathing out, releasing your arms and your hands back down to the floor, palms faced up. Move your awareness back up your arms, up to your neck. Breathing in, squeezing the neck. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness up to the chin and the jaw, the mouth and the tongue. Without making any sounds, imagine you're saying the letters A, E, I, O, U. Then open the mouth really wide and do a lovely big yawn. Point the tongue up to the sky, across to the right, across to the left. Around in a circle in one direction, then around in a circle in the other direction. Place the tongue back in the mouth and engage the jaw. Allow the jaw to go around in one direction, then around in the other direction. Then release the jaw and close the mouth. Make a frown and a smile at the same time. Push the eyebrows all the way down and lift up the corners of the mouth as high as you can. Big breath in. And breathing out, releasing your frowny smile. And looking all over your face for all the muscles you can find. And then squeezing, breathing in, squeezing all the facial muscles. Your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, your mouth, your chin and jaw. Big breath in, big squeeze. And breathing out, release. Allow all your facial muscles to melt down into the earth. Move your awareness around just behind your ears and all over your scalp. And imagine that you can squeeze this area. Breathing in, giving it a lovely big squeeze. And breathing out. Release. And then make a request that you would like all the effects of fear to be cleansed and vacuumed from your body. You move your awareness to a beautiful celestial vacuum tube at the crown of your head. You request the speed you would like this tube to go at, slow, medium or fast. And then you allow this vacuum tube to work its way into the crown of your head, cleansing and vacuuming away all the effects of fear from behind your eyes, your right ear, the back of your head, your left ear, vacuuming into your sinus area, vacuuming down into your mouth, the left side of your jaw, the right side of your jaw, vacuuming down your throat, down your neck, into your right lung, vacuuming down your right arm into your right hand and fingertips, vacuuming back up your right arm into your right shoulder and across to your left shoulder, vacuuming down your left arm into your left hand and fingertips, vacuuming back up your left arm into your left lung, and vacuuming into your heart. And then vacuuming into your stomach. And vacuuming into your pancreas, your spleen, your liver, your left kidney, your right kidney. Vacuuming down into your bowels, your lower pelvic organs, your left hip, your right hip. Vacuuming down your right leg through your right knee, all the way down to your right foot and toes. Vacuuming back up your right leg into your right buttocks, across to your left buttocks. And vacuuming down your left knee, left leg through your left knee, all the way down to your left foot and toes. And then requesting that all the space that's now been created by cleansing and vacuuming away all the effects of fear from your body be filled up with beautiful, bright white, healing light. And so the switch on the vacuum tube is reversed. As you breathe in, this beautiful, bright white, healing light enters your left toes, your left foot and ankle, your left lower leg, knee, upper leg and buttocks. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your left leg. The tube moves across to your right foot. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your right foot, your right toes, your right ankle, lower leg, knee, upper leg and buttocks. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your right leg. The tube moves to the base of your pelvis. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your pelvic area, works its way up into your middle torso, your upper torso, your chest, heart and lungs. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your torso. The tube moves across to your right hand. And as you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your right fingertips, your right fingers, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, and your right shoulder. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your right arm. The tube moves across to your left hand. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your left fingertips, your left fingers, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, and your left shoulder. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your left arm. The tube moves down to the base of your spine. And as you breathe in, this beautiful light enters the base of your spine, works its way up through every single disc and vertebrae in your lumbar spine, your thoracic spine, up into your cervical spine, your neck, your head, and the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into your head, your neck, and your spine. Your whole body is now glistening and gleaming with this beautiful, bright white healing light. And you affirm to yourself, my mind and my intentions are pure and clear. I am vitality and enthusiasm. I am safe. All is well. My mind and my intentions are pure and clear. I am vitality and enthusiasm. I am safe. All is well. My mind and my intentions are pure and clear. I am vitality and enthusiasm. I am safe. All is well. And sit with that affirmation for a few moments. And then move your awareness to a space just above the crown of your head. A ball of beautiful golden light is hovering there just above the floor. You take a deep breath in, and all of this beautiful golden light comes from the ball and works its way into the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, this beautiful golden light showers down your head, your neck, your spine, across your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands and fingertips, showering down your torso, through your pelvis, down your legs, through your knees, showering all the way down to the very tips of your toes. Every single cell in your body has been re-energized, revitalized, and rejuvenated by this beautiful golden light. And you start to notice what parts of your body are touching the floor. Your heels, your calves, your buttocks, your shoulders, the backs of your arms and the backs of your hands, and the back of your head. And you start to wriggle your fingers and wriggle your toes. And you very gently bring your knees back up to your chest. Give them a lovely hug with your arms. And gently swaying your knees from side to side, then around in a circle in one direction, and then around in the other direction, and then gently rolling over to your right side, resting your head on your right arm, and using this important moment to consolidate what we've done so far in this class. We did an amazing, powerful power sequence which brought us pure and clear intentions, vitality and enthusiasm for success, empathy, integrity, the ability to build more meaningful relationships, inner strength needed to overcome obstacles, and determination, stability, poise, endurance, harmony and balance. So we can really work through this incredible month of Mars moving very rapidly forward, and some really beautiful trines, Pluto trine with the Sun and Moon to give us empowerment, and very strong grand trine in Earth to manifest our dreams and really reach for the stars. We did the Dancer, the Lord of the Dance, which brings enhanced concentration, happiness and clarity, new positive thoughts, the ability to prioritize, space for change, and a feeling of letting go. Really being able to let go and clear the way forward with our new moon in Virgo, which is all about detoxing our mind, our body, our home, our inbox, and our relationships. We also did the sitting forward bend, which brings courage to be able to do these things, and a feeling of safety and peace with the past. And of course the deep relaxation re-energizes, revitalizes and rejuvenates the entire body and the entire mind in preparation for the rest of your day and for your week to come. So imagining yourself sitting in the upright position before you move, and then keeping the eyes closed, gently pushing yourself up into a sitting position, and then rubbing your hands together, creating a lovely warmth between your hands, and placing those nice warm palms over your closed eyes, and allowing your eyes to open inside that nice warm safe place, and gently tapping your forehead, your temples, your chin and your jaw, back up to the top of your head, the back of your head, your shoulders, your chest, down the side of your body, your thighs and knees, and your buttocks. Shake out the side. Breathing in, you're reaching up. And breathing out. A little bit of a shoulder roll. I hope you enjoyed that deep relaxation. It's great to do one of those every afternoon when you hit the 3 o'clock slump. Just lay down for a 20-minute deep relaxation. It's a really good one to do. So now we're going to move into our pranayama, and we'll see if we have enough time to fit in our new little one we're going to do today. So first we'll do our deep yoga, because that's always the default. Hello, Snowy. The little man's decided to get up. That's always our default one to go to if you have any health considerations that you need to look at. So you can just place your hands on your abdomen, one hand on your abdomen and one hand on your chest. And then just breathing in, imagine you're filling up your tummy with air. So expand the tummy, then the chest, then the upper chest. And then pause. And then breathing out, empty the tummy, the chest, and the upper chest. And then pause. And then breathing in, filling up the tummy, chest, upper chest, pause, and emptying the tummy, the chest, and then the upper chest, and pause. And then one more time, breathing in, fill up the tummy, chest, upper chest, pause, and breathing out, emptying the tummy, chest, upper chest. Okay, that's a really good one to do. Pretty much everybody can do that to some extent. Maybe just do it a few times if you do have breathing difficulties or any concerns about vertigo or anything like that. So we're going to move into the cooling breath, but if you do have respiratory disorders, asthma, bronchitis, chronic constipation, lower body ailments, if it's really cold where you are, or you actually get quite cold quite easily, or it's a very cool climate where you are, or polluted environment, or if you have really sensitive teeth, don't do the teeth version of this. All of those go to what we just did, the deep yogic breath, okay? Otherwise, you're quite welcome to do this, this with me. And the reason why we're doing this is to really clear that mind, okay? So the Virgo, the new moon in Virgo, we want to clear everything out, clear the mind, make it free of all that clutter. It releases stress, anxiety, an overactive and agitated mind. If you're feeling emotionally unbalanced or confused or angry, it clears all of that. So it's a really good one to do. And we have been favouring it lately because of what Mars has been up to with this square Uranus can make people pretty stroppy, okay? So you can curl your tongue. If you're able to curl your tongue, you can do that, like that. So curl the tongue in a sort of a ridge there, and you'll be breathing through the curl in your tongue, so like that, okay? Or you can grit your teeth together, so have the teeth together and breathe in like that, okay? And again, you breathe into your tummy, so imagine you're expanding, or expand your tummy, and imagine the air is going into your tummy as you take the breath in, okay? And as I said, if you have any of those health considerations, go back to the deep yogic one that we just did. I'll do the teeth one so you can hear what I'm doing. So breathe in, pause, feel the cool in the mouth, close the mouth, out through the nose. Straight away you should feel relief. Breathe in, pause, feel the cool in your mouth, close the mouth, out through the nose. Pause, breathe in, pause, feel the cool in the mouth, close the mouth, out through the nose. Breathe in again, pause, feel the cool in the mouth, close the mouth, out through the nose. Now that would be the length you'd do if you were a beginner, if you weren't quite sure what you were doing there, just to calm you down, make you feel clear. It's a really good one to do. Now, the new pranayama we're going to do, actually, you need to be able to do the alternate nostril breath for 10 minutes straight before attempting this next one. So it's quite possible that you haven't been able to do the alternate nostril for that period of time yet, maybe. So we'll do the alternate nostril first, and if you haven't been able to do that for 10 minutes without stopping, continue to have a go at that, or move back to the cooling breath or the deep yogic breath. But if you're confident that you can do the new one, again, if you've got heart disease, blood pressure, epilepsy, pregnant, if you're menstruating, if you have a full stomach, or if it's bedtime, you won't be doing that one, okay? So we'll have a go at the alternate nostril first. So you bring your right hand up, place your middle finger between your eyebrows and your third eye, little finger up against the left nostril and the thumb up against the right nostril, and just use your left hand to support your right elbow there. I'll switch sides so I can do it with you. Just check that you can breathe independently out of each nostril as well. Just go get a tissue if you need to fix that one. Okay, and again, you're going to breathe as if you're breathing into your tummy, so expand your tummy as you do the breath in. So block your left nostril, breathe in through the right nostril. Pause, then switch fingers, breathe out through the left nostril. Pause, breathe in through the left. Pause, switch fingers, out through the right. Pause, in through the right. Pause, switch fingers, out through the left. Pause, in through the left. Pause, switch fingers, out through the right. Pause, in through the right. Pause, switch fingers, out through the left. Pause, in through the left. Pause, switch fingers, out through the right. Pause, in through the right. Pause, switch fingers, out through the left. Pause, in through the left. Pause, switch fingers, out through the right. Pause, in through the right. Pause, switch fingers, out through the left. Pause, in through the left. Pause, switch fingers, out through the right. And just release that. So that was only about 2.5 to 3 minutes. So you could repeat that twice over or 3 times over if you want to see if you can go for the 10 minutes. And yeah, please do resort to the cooling breath or the deep yogic at this point if you don't want to have a go at the new one. So as I said, heart disease, blood pressure high, epilepsy, if you're menstruating, if you're pregnant, if you have a full stomach or if you're about to go to bed, don't do this next one. It's called the piercing of the sun. And of course, as I said, you do need to have done the alternate nostril for up to 10 minutes, the one that we just did. Okay, this one's really amazing. So if you're able to get yourself to this place where you can actually have a go at this one, brings joy, enthusiasm, creativity, a lively mind. It really wakes you up. A sensitivity to the elements and the forces of nature, high energy, dynamism, alertness and perception of mind. So it allows you to just shift that energy forwards and get stuff done, which is what we're all about this month with what's happening with the planets and also with the numerology. It's you're collaborating, you're cooperating, you're creating this oneness around you. You're working with people to harmonise and create balance in your life and in their lives, and fulfil your life purpose. So, if you would like to have a go at this one, I'll again you set it up the same way. So your right hand comes up and places in exactly the same spot as it did for the alternate nostril breath. I'll put my right hand up so I can do it with you. But what you're going to be doing is you're going to open up your right nostril and you're going to breathe, but imagine the breath going down the right side of your spine and pausing at the base of your spine. Then you create like a little U, so there's like a little U at the base of your spine. You pause, you switch fingers, and then you breathe out through your left nostril and follow the breath up the spine and out through your left nostril. Then you switch fingers, we go in the right nostril, down the spine on the right, create that little U at the base. So we pause, switch sides, switch nostrils and breathe out. Okay? So I'll do it with you. And we'll just do a couple of breaths here. So again, this is a brand new thing, probably for most of you. So just do a few breaths, don't overdo it. If you do overdo pranayama, it does take you a few days to recover. So it is quite potent. So don't underestimate the power of these breaths that we do. So setting yourself up as if you were doing the alternate nostril breath, and then breathe in through the right nostril. Follow the breath down your spine as far down as you can follow it. Then pause, switch fingers, and allow the breath to go to the other side of the spine. Then breathe out up the left side of the spine and out. Then switch fingers again. Breathe in through the right nostril, breathe down the spine as far as you can follow it. Pause, go down through that little U, switch fingers, breathe out through your left nostril. Back up. And one more time, switch fingers, breathe in through the right. Follow the breath down the right side of the spine, pause. And then switch fingers, switch sides, and then breathe out up the left side of the spine. And then release. Might sound like a simple breathing technique, but it will wake you up big time. All right, so we're going to go straight into our meditation now. And all of this yoga has been in preparation for the climax, which is the meditation. Okay, so to get you in the right headspace, to get your body relaxed and restful, and to be able to focus on the meditation. And as I said at the beginning, we're going to ground the energy. So we're really going to harness our intentions, to anchor our intentions into the earth, and our plans that we've been making over the last couple of months with these classes, to really push forwards. Okay, so and we're going to be doing the the gesture of inner security, which brings inner strength as well. So it gives you that strength to move through. So it's literally just clasping your hands together and just leaving that wherever it feels comfortable on your body there. And just closing your eyes and or gazing very softly at the floor, checking that your torso is nice and upright there. Of course, you can sit on a chair if you need to use a chair here. We're just going to relax the body first. So breathing in, move the awareness to the toes, the feet, the ankles, the lower legs, knees, upper legs and buttocks. And breathing out, allow the whole lower body to rest and settle into the earth below. Breathing in again, move your awareness to your pelvic area, your middle torso, your upper torso, chest, heart and lungs. As you breathe out, allow the whole torso to rest and settle down into the earth. Breathing in again, move your awareness to your fingertips, your fingers, your palms, wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms and shoulders. As you breathe out, allow your shoulders, arms and hands to rest and settle into the mudra. Breathe in again, move your awareness to your spine, your neck, your head, the crown of your head. As you breathe out, allow the head, neck and spine to rest and settle down into the earth. Move your awareness down to the base of your spine. Imagine a big taproot growing out of the base of the spine, deep down into the earth. And take yourself to the middle of a forest, in a clearing. You feel very safe here, very protected by the trees and the animals. You feel very warm and cozy and comfortable. And this taproot is going deep, deep down into the earth below. And then you notice smaller roots growing out of your thighs, out of your hamstrings, out of your knees, deep down into the earth, 10, 20 meters down. Big, deep roots. And even more smaller roots coming out of your shins and your calves, out of your lower legs, your ankles, out of the tops of your feet, the soles of your feet, and out of every single toe. Hundreds of little roots are growing deep down into the earth, 10, 20 meters down into the earth, grounding you, anchoring you. You feel very steady, very safe, very protected. And then you take a breath into your heart and you search for that goal, you search for that thing that just makes you so happy, that thing you want to achieve. As you breathe out, send that goal, that intention down through your torso, down through all of these roots, deep into the earth. Anchor it into the earth. Tell the earth what it is you wish to achieve. Feel it as if it's already being achieved. And then breathing in from the earth up through the roots, up into your heart, energy and vitality and enthusiasm for success with that goal. Breathing out, release. Allow the heart to rest. And then taking a deep breath in into your throat chakra. Feel the intentions, the goals in your throat chakra. The things that you're really passionate about, that you've been talking about. As you breathe out, send those intentions, those conversations down into the earth. Allow them to be anchored, to be absorbed, to be understood. Plant the seed into the earth. And as you breathe in, allow that beautiful vitality and energy and enthusiasm from the earth to come up through the roots, up into your throat chakra. And breathing out, release. Breathing in again into your third eye, right between your two eyebrows. See if you can find what you've been looking at, your vision, your goals. What have you been aiming for? As you breathe out, send those visions, those goals deep down through the roots into the earth to be anchored, to be nurtured, to be absorbed, to be understood by the earth. And then breathing in, allow the energy, vitality, and enthusiasm to come up from the earth through the roots up into your third eye. Breathing out, release. Move your awareness up to your crown chakra, up above your head, or inside the top part of your head. Breathing in, find those deep spiritual intentions, what your soul wants you to achieve. And as you breathe out, feel your crown chakra opening up into 1,000-leaf lotus. Massive violet lotus opening up above your head. You can see all of the intentions, all of your true purpose. And breathe that true purpose into the lotus. And breathe it out down your body, down your torso, through the roots, deep down into the earth. Allow it to be grounded. Anchor these beautiful, pure, spiritual intentions of your soul to be anchored into the earth through the roots. And then breathing in from the earth the energy, vitality and enthusiasm for success, and bring it all up into this beautiful 1,000-leaf lotus. Feel it sparkle and glitter and shimmer and shine, filled with vitality and energy and enthusiasm. Allow yourself to rest in stillness for a few moments, feeling yourself anchoring into the earth, grounding into the earth, feeling that little buzz in your chakras. And then breathing in, move your awareness to your crown, your head, your neck, your shoulders, arms, hands and fingertips, your upper torso, middle torso, pelvic area. As you breathe out, allow the whole upper body to come back into this room, into this present state of awareness. Breathing in again, move your awareness to your buttocks, your upper legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet and toes. As you breathe out, allow your whole body to come back into this room, into this present state of awareness. Have a sense of where your body is in the room. And very gently opening your eyes and releasing your mudra. And do a little bit of a tap again. You need to wake your body up, a little bit of a shake. And breathing in and out. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. And of course, you're more than welcome to rewind and do it as many times as you like. And of course, definitely share this with anybody that you know that you think may benefit from doing these classes. And of course, I welcome your feedback. Any constructive suggestions or positive feedback is more than welcome. And I hope you have a really successful and forward-moving first half of September. And until our full moon, namaste.